Yes, my people, welcome back to another video and welcome back today to another Sleaford Town review type video. This is the end of season review for season 4. This is the 4th installment of this, of course. Just a quick one, because this is a Twitch stream, I have a couple of things to say before we do properly get into this video. Number one, if you want to watch this in live form, don't forget to check out my Twitch. Link will be in the description. I'm currently filming this on the morning of the 5th of February. Last night, we did a massive 5-hour stream until the early hours of the morning. And we had a fantastic time. Me and the people who were in the chat, special shout out to you. It was a generational stream, I won't lie. So if you don't want to miss out on that and you want to be a part of that community, then don't forget to check out my Twitch, link in the description. Drop me a follow while you're there. And another thing is, if you don't like live streams, you like being able to pause stuff, or simply you're busy when I'm live, or you don't realise I'm live, or anything like that, I do upload the stream in video form on my second channel. So while you are there, in the description, don't forget to subscribe to the second channel. The stream last night that I did film is live on the second channel. It's in the little Twitch stream playlist. However, I can't include all the stuff because some of the stuff is copyright or I'd get cancelled. So if you want to see the full thing in all of its glory, then make sure you check out the Twitch. Link in the description. While you're there, drop a like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you do not miss a video and you are always notified when I do upload. And you want to do that in another way as well, don't forget to check out the Twitter. Link is in the description as well. And that's all I've got to say. So let's get into this actual video. So we are at the last game of the season. And I've got a good one for you as well. We're playing Bury away, who have a massive ground and are a massive club. And it's the last day of the season. So in this video, I'm going to go over how people have performed this season in the squad, where I think I need to improve, our finances, the budgets that we have been set, how we've done in all the competitions. So let's start with how we've done in all the competitions, shall we? So we are in 3 competitions this year. The FA Cup, the FA Trophy, and of course the League. The FA Trophy, we got knocked out in the 3rd round by Macclesfield, who finished 9th in the tier above. And they actually lost in the FA Trophy semi-final, so we lost to a decent side. They beat us 1-0. So if we're only losing 1-0 away to a team in the step above, that tells me that we're not too dissimilar level, which is good. The FA Cup, we got knocked out in the 2nd round by Bristol Rovers, who have gone on and finished 8th. They can't get playoffs, unfortunately for them, but they are up there towards the playoff places. So, I mean, they will definitely take that. I do want to see, actually, did they... They got Derby County away in the FA Cup 3rd round and lost, unfortunately, for them. And then the league table. As you can see, with 1 game to play, we are 10 points clear and champions. So we are guaranteed to be going up to step 2, which is absolutely fantastic. We were predicted to come 3rd and we've ended up winning the league, which you absolutely love to see. If I go back... No, okay, I guess... No, are we not gonna... No, never mind. So, that is absolutely fantastic that we are going to be going up to step 2. That is now step 6, step 5, step 4 and step 3. 4 league titles in a row, which is absolutely fantastic. So if I show you our finances, and I've actually got a question for all of you. So we have got £68,000 in the bank. We've got our budgets as well. We've got £10,000 transfer budget to spend. If we put this all to wages, we've not got a massive wage bill, which is maybe a little bit of an issue, but we're going to have to see. So we've got 68,000. If we look at income this season, so last season we made 400,000 in income. A lot of it being that we got to the third round of the FA Cup. This season, we've done the same, but we've made so much money from gate receipts because of those away games in the FA Cup. However, we got new board, and instead of pumping money into the club, so last season we lost £280,000. This season we've lost 628,000 because 270 grand last month went on ground maintenance, right? We're not expanding the stadium. We're not getting a new stadium. They spent all of my money on ground maintenance. So what? Have they fucking improved the car park or something? So if you could please let me know down in the comments what that actually means, because I want to know where all my fucking money's gone. Because I've still got 70,000, which is not too bad, I guess, but they've genuinely robbed all my money. So I would love to know where all my money's gone, because they've genuinely just robbed it all. The squad then for the season. So the people that are definitely staying: Tom Wingate, Rio Hammond, and my two centre backs. Daniel Batty is wanted by Northampton Town, who are League 2. So that shows you his level. He doesn't want to sign a new contract because he is leading National League. So I understand it. Disappointing though, because he is absolutely fantastic. But he doesn't want to sign a new contract. So there's nothing we can really do about that. I think I might maybe try and get Harvey Andrews to sign a contract, but I don't know if these people are necessarily that great and are going to be good enough for the next level. So it's a bit tricky on what I am going to do and what I want to do. I think I'm going to leave it and see. I think I'll go through all the contracts and I'll see what people want. For example, if Cooney wants £80 a week to stay, I'll give him £80 a week, and then Lewis Forshaw can piss off. In fact, Lewis Forshaw can piss off now. Because that's quite a bit of money that we could save. So the team is interesting, but I'm glad that Wingate, Rio Hammond, Fernal Gill and Davies are all staying. It just means that someone of Wingate's calibre, leading National League North and South, so he's leading for the league we're going into. So to keep him for next year is fantastic. He has scored 66 in 77 for us as well. So he's getting up to being our all-time top goal scorer, which is lovely. And I also actually had a youth intake for the first time ever, which is brilliant. As you can see here, the potential's not great, but we got Simon, Hanso, Allard, and I've just signed him on a youth contract because it's £5 a week. He's a step 4 player, which is if I need to bring someone in, I'd rather have him there ready if I need him. I might not need him, but you never know. Same with Kimberley. If I need a goalkeeper, because mine gets injured, he's a step 4 goalkeeper again. They're only on £5 a week. I'd rather have these people than other people. And then elsewhere, if we go sort by ability. Oh, it is the people. Oh, Hansa Allard, like I said. De Premio, he's not like, these people aren't great at all, are they? But cool to get our first youth intake as Sleaford manager. So that is all that I wanted to showcase. We just have a look. Yeah, so he needs Tom Wingate needs one more goal to break the record for all-time Sleaford top goal scorer. And if I show you how people have performed this year, Tom Wingate, 34 goals this season. He's just unbelievable. Daniel Batty, 25 goals, 14 assists. Fantastic. Rio Hammond with 23 assists in the league. He's had an unbelievable season this year, and he is staying next year as well, which is lovely. A good National League player. Ashani Stoney from box-to-box midfielder. 9 goals for him. I think I might try and get him to sign a new contract. I just don't want him to want too much. Like, he wants a lot. I could go as far as 160. I'll add in a goal bonus of £15, an international cap bonus of £35. 170. We'll try and give him a new contract over the summer though, because he is pretty good potential, and I'm hoping that he can improve. He's had a good year as well. Only 19. Majid Balogun, our left winger, to only get 20 goal involvements in 50 games when your team is the best team in the league. I'm not too sure. He's on a lot of money a week as well, so maybe I'll see if he wants to sign a new contract. And then Weston, fantastic. Luca Davies has been unbelievable all year, same as Luca Fernall-Gill. And that is that. So the lineup today that we're going to go for to play against Bury away. We're going to go with Cooney in goal, a back four of Andrews, Luca Davies, Fernall-Gill and AJ Weston, with a midfield two of Ashani Stoney and Gonzalez Birchall. Rio Hammond starts on the right, Daniel Batty in the 10 in his last game for the club. Majid Balogun on the left with Tom Wingate leading the line for us today. So let's end this season on a high and try and get the win away at Bury. Okay then, the lineup that Bury have gone for today is as follows. As I'm sure nobody, well, people might know, some people, they've gone with a flat 4-4-2. Proper Brexit from Bury. As they've gone with Mitchell Allen in goal, a back four of Martin Henry, Israel Pithert, Joe Billett and D'Amico Burton. A midfield four of Finley Barnes and Junior Luamba on the wings, with Ruben Wyatt and Ben Middlemass in the middle. And then a front two of Leighton Brown and Luca Picotto. Bury are 8th. I don't think they can get to playoffs anymore, but we will have a look. Of course we'll have a look. 1 game to go. They're 11 points off. They cannot get to playoffs. That would be disappointing for Bury. After the amount of money they've spent, the fact they haven't even got playoffs is an embarrassment. As Tom Wingate then gets us underway for this game, looking to try and break the record for all-time top goal scorer. As they get 2,500. That's mental. But yeah, Tom Wingate looking to try and break the top goal scorer record for Sleaford Town. Of course, he is staying next year. So if he doesn't break it this year, he undoubtedly will 1,000,000% break it next year, unless he dies. As Rio Hammond into Andrews. It's a good ball in, and Daniel Batty on potentially his final game for the club. He scores to make it 1-0 and put us 1-0 up. Andrews with a good ball in, and of course a lot of these players, it could be a lot of these players' final game for the club. It's a fantastic ball in, and Batty is there to win the header and make it Sleaford Town 1, Bury 0. as is... Okay, so Ilkeston and Guiseley can still battle it out. They're fucking ninth. The amount of money... I'm going to show you, after this game, how much money Bury is spending to only be ninth. It's actually a crime. Hammond to Andrews. Stoney into Rio Hammond, who finds Daniel Batty. It's blocked. Andrews back to Birchall. Andrews to Stoney. Stoney cutting in and going for goal, and it's a good save from Allen. I'm not really sure why there's not a lot of crowd sounds. Batty to Rio Hammond. Rio Hammond with a good ball in. It's headed away though. And Luwamba now clearing to Picotto, who drives forward with it. And it's a good save from Cooney to deny him. It's all on. Interesting. Wait. Oh no, you can't. Change. You used to be able to change what replays you could see. You used to be able to be like, oh, I don't want goals. I only want blah blah blah. But now you can't. Wingate to Hammond. Play it through. Play it through. Play it through to Daniel Batty. And Batty hits the post. And Balogun. It's just over from Majid Balogun, who is looking for only his 10th goal of the season, which I think is crazy that my defensive midfielder has scored more than my left winger this year. But, I mean, each to their own. As Hammond to Andrews. Against Stoney. Just managed to keep that in. And Birchall wins the header and finds Andrews yet again. Rio Hammond going for goal. And that is a fantastic finish from Rio Hammond, who is having an unbelievable season this year. He's well surpassed 30 goal involvements for the league campaign, which is fantastic. Stoney finds him. It's a lovely turn and a shot on the swivel to make it Sleaford Town 2, Bury 0. And it's been all Sleaford in this first half as we go into the break. Sleaford Town 2, Bury 0. Nice to see Stoney getting an assist as well. I do really like Stoney, to be fair. And he is only... what is he, 19? Yeah, he is only 19. And it might be worth keeping him because I can't guarantee we're going to be able to get a better defensive midfielder than him. We might be able to, but it might be worth just... We have to pay the price, and we have to pay him £180 a week for the year. We're getting Forshaw's wages off. So it's really just keeping Forshaw and him being on the same wages he's on now. And then if he plays, fantastic. We could maybe sell him, or he improves even more, and it's worth the money because we're playing him. And if he doesn't play, it's like, oh, we'll just have to take the hit for the year. But at least we covered ourselves and didn't release him and then end up with no defensive midfielder. Because someone like, and I'll show you after this highlight, as Picotto coming away with the ball now for Bury. What's he going to do with it? Cuts in and finds Brown. But Brown is just past the post there from Brown. Like, for example, Gonzalez Birchall. He's okay. He's not terrible, he's alright, but he's not that great. And we ended up with him for the whole year because we simply... I didn't give contracts to my defensive midfielders last season. One of them went and played pro in Latvia and is on like £1,000 a week now. But it was simply, I thought we'd be able to get better defensive midfielders, so I didn't give them new contracts. They left. And then we ended up with arguably worse, definitely a worse defensive midfielder. Our box-to-box is probably better, but our defensive midfielder is definitely worse. So it's a bit like, is it worth giving him a contract and just risking it? I think I'm not going to give Gonzalez Birchall one. But I think I'm definitely going to try and give Stoney one. As Brown with the header, and it's off the bar. Davies clears. It's actually a fantastic pass to Balogun, who is dribbling. Does well to keep hold of the ball there, though. I'm not going to make any changes. It's the last day of the season. We'll let the first team all play. As Andrews go into Stoney. Batty now. To Andrews. Hammond. To Stoney. Lovely football from us. Rio Hammond now. With a really good ball in. That was a fantastic ball in from Rio Hammond. Unfortunately, Majid Balogun could not direct to the goal though. As who is second in the league then? Blythe. Interesting. Blythe sort of did a bit of a. They were second for like the first half of the season, and then they sort of dipped off a bit and went down to like fourth at one point. But they've come back up to second, so fair play to them. They actually got promoted as well. So the top two teams in the league were both in Step 4 last year. As Balogun, it's just wide from Majid Balogun. Really wants that 10th goal of the season, but just can't find it here today. This has been a lovely display though, away at Bury. To pick up a lovely 2-0 win and end the season on a high. You absolutely love to see it. Over 90 points for the season now as well. Beautiful display. And that wraps up Season 4 of the Sleaford Town Save. Next season is going to be a big one, because we will be in Step 2, which is... that's going to be challenging. That is definitely going to be challenging. But we're going to give it our best shot and try and stay... I feel like Step 6, 5, 4 was all about win the league. Got to win the league, got to get promoted. This season, after probably 10 games, it was got to try and get promoted. Got to win the league or come second and win the playoffs. And it became apparent, okay, we got to win the league this year. I feel like next year is going to be, okay, let's just stay up, become an established team in the league, try and build the club up, because we're still not a very reputable club. So our sponsorship isn't a lot. Players probably won't want to join us. They'll probably rather join a team like Bury than us, even though we're the league above. So I think next season's definitely going to be interesting, and I think it's going to be the most challenging season by far. But I am excited and I am ready for it. Now, Bury finished 8th in the league, right? Are you ready to see how much money Bury have spent on, like, just spent this season? They spend 600 grand a year and they're 9th. I spend 100 grand and we've won the league. I mean, Hebburn Town are 11th and they spend 800,000. How can they even afford? How can they even afford that? I mean, Charlie Price, this 19-year-old, he's played 10 games. He's on over £1,000 a week. That could get... I don't even... How much do I spend a week on wages? I spend 3,000. They spend a third of what I spend just on him. That is crazy. But anyway, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. If you have missed any of the other end of or mid-season reviews, then don't forget to check out the playlist and check them out. Don't forget to subscribe to the second channel. Link will be in the description. And of course, don't forget to check us out on Twitch. It is where I stream this save live. I'd highly appreciate it if you came over and said hello in chat whilst I was streaming. And let me know, and if you do, let me know that you've come from the YouTube channel. I'd highly appreciate that. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Football Manager content. Peace.